Held a pitch football, we just witnessed a goalless draw between Crystal Palace and Leeds United. Give me your instant reaction to the game.
It's disappointing. We had a lot of chances. We played well, but pretty disappointing not to win.
Do you think Leeds needed some points today, so they played with that little bit more passion today and made it difficult for Crystal Palace to break them down?
That could have been it. I think the ref was shit as well, but yeah, I guess Leeds had more to play for maybe.
Yeah. Now, I know the referee was quite controversial today. Decisions got him wrong in your opinion?
Yeah, a few of them. I mean, yeah, it's always hard to tell when you're in the stand, but I think there were a few that should have gone our way, yeah.
How much progress has the team made under Vieira?
Oh, it's amazing. So happy, yeah. Really.
Confident for next season?
Can't wait to see what happens.
We've just witnessed a goalless draw between Crystal Palace and Leeds United. Fella, where did it go wrong today for Crystal Palace?
I think just in the final third, the attacking movement just weren't there today. Because Gallagher was obviously playing a bit deeper with Eze dropping in, he just wasn't providing that final ball across to Ayew at the beginning, Wilf at the end. Yeah, there was just no real threat, to be fair. I thought Cooper for Leeds had a brilliant game, quite unsurprising, but yeah, just missed that sort of clinical in the final third, to be fair. I thought defended really well. Probably a draw was a fair result, I think, at the end of the day.
Tough point in the season for Palace when there's not much to play for the lads, when you're safe, when you're not quite in European contention.
I think so, yeah, but I mean, Vieira's ethos has always been, we can win every game. There's been positives to take from every game, and I think he would always say, we've got a chance to get 3 points here, move higher up the league. We've got 2 games in hand, and if we'd have won those 2 games in hand, we're up to 9th. And now we're sitting in, 12th, 13th. It's a bit, we've had our cup semi-final and that, but yeah, it feels like we're falling off a little bit now towards the end of the season.
You talked to me about the refereeing today and some of the decisions by the referee.
I mean, I can't remember which foul it was, but I think it was Gallagher or Anderson, but he had his yellow card out before the foul had even taken place. He was reaching in his pocket, so yeah, he was not really on it. Is it Darren England today? Not really on it. I appreciate it's his first season in the Prem and whatnot, but I think you've got to be on it from the get-go, and it felt like from the first challenge that obviously we went against, he just wasn't at it at all. Like the crowd got on his side, and he was like, right, I've got to do something here, and he bottled it, and a lot of decisions. But it happens, but it's not great for the Premier League.
Should Patrick Vieira and the board break the bank to get Conor Gallagher full-time next season?
It's a tough one. It's a tough one because obviously he's going to be minimum 50 million. And we've done it before with Benteke, we've done it with Mamadou Sakho, breaking the bank to get one player. I think I prefer him to stretch the budget. If we can get him on loan for another season, which I think is plausible, if they get Declan Rice maybe sign Loftus-Cheek as well, who knows? I think there's a chance, but I think we could get him for another season at least on loan, would be good.
So you're saying if they throw in a cheeky Loftus-Cheek, you'd be happy?
I would absolutely be happy, yeah. I don't think we should break the bank just on one player. We made that mistake before. We need to spread it. We need to spread the budget, whatever it is, and see where it gets us.
You'd have won today, you'd have been ahead of Brighton. Explain the Eagles-Seagulls rivalry to me.
It stems a long way back. To be honest, I don't even regard them as rivals anymore. I'd much prefer Millwall to come up in the playoffs. I'm sick of Brighton having that rivalry. They're Chelsea fans at the end of the day. Brighton's just their local team. It's not a great rivalry. I can't swear, but they're not very good when they come here. We're brilliant when we go there, and I know if Millwall came up, we'd be brilliant home and away. So
Millwall currently 7th in the Championship, so they are pushing for that playoff spot. Quite could potentially be involved.
They could be. They've obviously had a bit of a shock result against Birmingham on the weekend and not won. Nottingham Forest looked very good. Huddersfield looked very good. Luton would be a good away day, I think, for us. It's a close one. But yeah, Millwall would be a special one, I think, if they came up.
Pitch football, we just witnessed a 0-0 draw between Crystal Palace and Leeds United. Give me your instant reaction to the game, fella.
Yeah, no, Palace should have scored, to be fair. So many chances. I'm quite surprised Salah didn't score the double. Keeper had a really good game, to be fair. Leeds were scrapping for a point. They need the points. It was a tough game, to be fair, as expected. I think it was a good game to hear overall.
I think that's the case of Leeds needed that point a little bit more today. They were that harder to break down. Yeah,
I reckon they were set up in a way to keep that point, especially second half. They stopped going for the long balls. They tried to play more protective, and you can see from their output, you could tell.
Satisfied as a Crystal Palace fan this season with the way things have gone?
Oh, definitely. This season, earlier this season, if you had asked me, I would have said if we didn't get relegated, I'm happy. We've changed so much over the last summer. I would have been happy if we just stayed in the league. But yeah, we've performed beyond my expectations, to be fair. The FA Cup run was insane. No, honestly, I'm gassed this time.
Love that. Talk to me about the refereeing decisions today. Were they controversial in your opinion?
Mate, you know, I needed one more free kick for my accumulator to land. This referee didn't give at least 10 free kicks to Palace. I would have been a rich man if it wasn't for this man. No, but seriously though, we should have had a pen. Conor Gallagher went down on the area at the end. I thought that was a penalty shot. I couldn't see it too much from the Arthur stand. We had so many free kicks that weren't given towards our way. He's had a blunder, to be fair, this referee.
Now, you mentioned Conor Gallagher. Should Patrick Vieira and the board break the bank to secure his signature for next season?
I mean, the question is, does he want to stay? If he wants to stay, surely you break the bank and he has to stay. Surely.
Held a pitch football, we just witnessed a 0-0 draw between Crystal Palace and Leeds United. With me, I've got a bitterly disappointed Crystal Palace fan. Give me your instant reaction to the game.
Fucking frustrated, man. The ref was just an absolute joke. Like, Darren, we've had him here before, and he was just as bad tonight. But I just don't, for the life of me, know how we didn't score at least one goal. Leeds basically got away with murder. Like, they're going to be going back tonight, delighted with a point. You know, they're a point closer to safety now, and we're, you know, just another 2 points drop for us. So I really wanted to bounce back after, obviously, the cup and the Newcastle game as well. So it's just one of them nights.
Every team hits a run of form at the wrong time, a bad form at some point in the season. Yours has come at an awfully wrong time.
We seem to struggle at the end of the season. We seem to. I've known it so long at Palace. Like, the end of the season, you know, in the business months, we tend to struggle, and it's hard because I feel like we've been playing so well, and I love the style of football. And obviously, it's not as bad as it sounds or anything. Like, obviously, we're still in a good position. We got we got 38 points now, so we shouldn't be dragged into any relegation fears. But it's just annoying because you want to get closer to that top 10, and we need to start getting some wins, because if we don't, then the season's going to kind of fizzle out. We're going to be too far away from the top 10, and we're probably not going to be in danger of going down. So we really don't want that to happen, because it's, you know, this season's been as exciting as any season for, you know, many a year. So
How much did the refereeing, in your opinion, affect the game today?
Massively, because there were situations where we could have taken advantage of if the referee would have allowed play. But every little thing he brought back, man. Like Zaha, if they wanted Zaha's shirt that bad, you can buy one at the fucking club shop, you know? So I don't understand, like, how the referee was so bad, because, you know, and we probably should have had maybe a penalty as well. But having said that, though, it's not all the ref's fault. We just needed to score, and we couldn't take our chances.
How bitterly disappointed will you be if Conor Gallagher goes back to Chelsea, no extension of the loan agreement, no bid put in for him at the end of the season?
Disappointed. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be disappointed. I think he's a very good player. But to be honest, it's looking difficult. I can't really see him staying. Maybe another loan deal, but you know, that's just what it is. You know, that's the situation. We just got to enjoy it, having him, and hopefully he should have scored as well tonight, I think. You know, you can see his reaction as well. So
where do Palace strengthen in the summer, in your opinion, sir?
Midfield, yeah, midfield, a bit more depth, because Milivojevic is not really getting a look in. Riedeveld never plays unless it's the cup against Stoke.
You need a player like Patrick Vieira.
Oh, we could do with if he could just, like, unretire himself. He'd be like a coach/player sort of thing. You know, but no, that would be great. But Edouard as well, I don't understand. I mean, Benteke did well today, don't get me wrong. Like, I thought he did well, like flicking the ball on, and a brilliant pass to Elise as well. But I just don't get what Edouard. What more does he have to do to get in this team? Like, he's scored 5 goals, I think it is. He's played well. Like, I just don't understand what he has to do to get minutes. I really don't.
I hear that.
So it's frustrating.
Crystal Palace, Leeds United, 0-0. Give me your instant reaction to the game.
Shit referee.
Refereeing decisions today, how bad were they in your opinion?
Awful.
Awful. Do you think it impacted the game, stopped the flow?
Nah, we were a better team, but 0-0. Okay, good result for both of us.
How pleased are you with the job Vieira's done?
Absolutely lovely. Semi-final. We're there, both of us, weren't we, Finlay?
Yeah.
And we loved it, didn't we, Finlay?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, yeah.
Pitch football, we just witnessed a 0-0 draw between Crystal Palace and Leeds United. Give me your instant reaction to the game, fella.
It's my first time in Selhurst Park. I'm an Icelandic supporter for Palace and I liked it a lot, but I thought Palace were a lot better in the game. There were one team on the field.
Love that.
I loved that.
How did you happen to start supporting Crystal Palace from Iceland, my friend?
Iceland, we're around 15 or 20 that supports Palace. It's a nephew of mine that started many years ago, and I've supported it since 2004. I started actually, so it's my first time here. I love it. I'm coming back every year now.
Love that. I'm sure the Crystal Palace fans are great to have some such fanatical support from Iceland.
Yeah, they've been great. The best atmosphere in the world, I think. Probably.
Love that. I've got to say, it's great to get you on. Before I let you go, give me your thoughts on the game. Did the referee's decisions impact the game?
Yeah, I think he stopped the game too much for not good referee. There was few Joachim Andersen incident from the stands. It doesn't look like a fault to me, but yeah, the team was good. Palace, they should have scored though.
Held a pitch football, just witnessed a 0-0 draw between Crystal Palace and Leeds United. Good result, good point for Leeds.
Good result for Leeds all day long. It's a good result. We battled hard. We stuck in there. A lot of cheating, Palace. A lot of cheating. That's what's he doing? And what they call that other guy? What they call him? That young kid, blonde hair lad from Chelsea.
Conor Gallagher.
Conor Gallagher. What's he doing? He's a good footballer. Why is he diving all the time? All the time, constantly. No need for it, mate. No, it's a good result for Leeds United. We're happy. Leeds United are happy, mate. Happy.
The Crystal Palace fans were a bit upset with some of the officiating today. Did you think it was a little bit unfair on the Palace fans?
I doubt it, mate. More for Leeds. More for Leeds than them, wasn't it? We're cheating, mate. Referees giving them, and any time they go down, he's giving fouls. We get knocked over. He doesn't want to get fouled, does he? Mate, begging Palace fans, begging, mate.
How pleased are you that Bielsa's left the club now and there's a fresh start?
Oh, we're not pleased about Bielsa leaving the club. No, nobody's pleased about him leaving the club. What we are, we're happy that the club has started again and we're winning games again. So I'm getting points on clean sheets, mate. We're getting no clean sheets for we. So we're all right, mate. Now we're all right.
Pitch football with me. I've got some of the youngest Palace fans I've ever bumped into. Commiserations on the result. What do we think of the game?
I
kind of hate it because in my opinion, it should have been 2-1 to Palace. Palace is better than Leeds in my opinion. I'm sorry, Palace.
Bit disappointed then today with not getting the win against Leeds.
It was ish. All that I'd like to say is we're from Create Football.
You're from Create Football? Wow, I've got to say it's great to get you boys on pitch football. Wait, one at a time and I'll come and get you. I'll come and speak to you. So have you had a good day today?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it was kind of a dead game, but I was hoping for a 4-2 result.
Yeah.
But
was you expecting Wilf? Wilf's so hard to score today.
yeah, or Eze, or I forgot one of the guys' name, but the striker. Yeah, I was expecting him to score when it was like the low-driven nutmeg pass, but he skied it.
Who's a fan of Conor Gallagher here? We got any Conor Gallagher fans?
Yeah.
What do you think of Conor Gallagher?
He's pretty good, but today he was kind of playing mid. Cannot lie.
Do you think Crystal Palace should break the bank to sign him in the summer? Quite finally, I know you're desperate to speak. Talk to me a little bit about the game, young sir.
I think the game was pretty good because we had a lot of chances. Maybe we could have pulled them off, but it's alright. And also, it's good that we didn't let any goals come in, the goal. And we kept a clean sheet. So.
Love that. Why are Crystal Palace the best team in South London?
Because they have lots of shots and they're on target and they keep clean sheets. Wait. Shots on target, clean sheets. 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 Shots on target, clean sheets.
All right. That's enough. That's enough. Inspire and create for today.
Create football. We're the best team in our league. Let's freaking go, love.
Boys. Have a safe journey home. Make sure you download the app. Pitch football, we just witnessed a 0-0 draw between Crystal Palace and Leeds United. Firstly, give me your instant reaction.
Should have won. Didn't take our chances. Didn't create enough. I didn't think they were that good, to be honest with you. I think we lacked the killer instinct. Mateta should have put one away first half, and I think Elise was great when he come on second half, but I think he should have started him. I thought he was dead, to be fair. I thought he was dead. But you know what? I'd have took a point before the game, so I think we're good. Yeah.
Conor Gallagher potentially out the season. That'll be him gone. Should they break the bank to bring him in, and should they sign him full time?
I don't know. I think I trust our scouting system to bring a good replacement in. So yeah. I love Gallagher, but 50-60 million. I mean, that's a lot of money for Palace, isn't it? So yeah.
How much did the officiating affect the game today, in your opinion? How much did it stop Palace's flow?
I think he was 50-50 both games, but both ways, to be honest. There was a couple. Rafinha dived a little bit, I thought, but I think Palace had enough to win it, to be honest with you. But I don't think you can blame the officiating.
Is it a bad time for Palace as they've sort of lost form at the wrong time, lost momentum with the Newcastle game, the cup game, and now again here with Leeds?
I wouldn't say so. I think it's the end of the season. I think if you'd have given us this at the start of the season, I think they're staying up quite easily. I think they'll be all right. I don't think it's a bad time.
I think it's squad depth as well. Like you say, a lot of players have played a lot of games for Palace this season.
Squad depth's better than it's ever been, to be fair. Standard of football's better than it's ever been. I thought the back four had a good game. I thought Ward kept Rafinha really, really quiet as well. Obviously, Mitchell was out. He's been one of our best players this year. I think it's end of season, mate. I think the players are tired and 5 games to go. See what we can do, right?
The form was certainly picked up and fantastic this season. You mentioned Mitchell as well. He's played well enough to get himself involved in the England setup. So Patrick Vieira's clearly doing something right here in South London.
Oh, for sure. He's done brilliant. I mean, we've been watching Roy Hodgson for 2.5 years before this, and he was dead, mate. Do you know what I mean? I've come over from Toronto, and I've looked at, obviously, like the back four. You look at Anderson and Gay, like the stuff they're doing with the football, especially. You look at Scott Dunn last season, he weren't doing it. Do you know what I mean? It's a big improvement. I think 0-0, we should have won, but can't do much.
I've got to say thank you very much for your time today. Plug your podcast, tell us what's going on.
So Stan from Back of the Nest, CPFC fan channel, and also follow us on Insta and Twitter at CPFC Toronto. Love it.